This is the Negro Ninja. And before we start, I would like for y'all to take a look at the t shirts in the description. Remember, it is the perfect time, not only because it's spring, but folks want straight expression. Okay, they want to know who is straight, and they want to associate with other straight mother effers. All right, so check out the links in the description. And this is the Negro Ninja. And today I'm going to let a couple of Reddit stories play that not only proves more about the fact that when a woman is awkward, she's destructive to you and everybody else. Okay, and it also shows you that when a man is good with women, you're likely to get put into goofy situations. And it's also going to give more insight onto why women prefer the company of people of the Skittle species. Okay. They line up with they say birds of a feather flock together. And it's also going to show you how women and gang stalkers are very similar. Low frequency people, low frequency action. Let's listen.
When we were all in our early 20s, a guy friend and I introduced our respective best friends and they really hit it off. They dated for a couple of months, but he started to cool off because she was moving too quickly, talking marriage and making demands about diamonds.
And that's funny because she's likely to say that a dude is moving too quick for thinking that they're an item now. You know, it's funny. You know, people have to tell dudes all the time, just because y'all went out on a date don't mean y'all a couple. Slow down, nigga. Your feet ain't even in the door yet. Okay, that don't mean you got a shot. And I don't care what nobody says. In my opinion, dates should be reserved for those that know what the F they are and where they stand with each other. Okay, how does it make sense to just give a bitch the first place trophy before the race even started? Okay, here's you rewarded first place. All right, now, bitch, I want to see if you can do the 40-yard dash in 5 seconds. Bitch took 12 minutes. Okay, it don't make any sense. Okay, why do you think that they don't respect niggas? That's one of millions of reasons. Okay, he wanted to slow down. At least he had the decency to tell her that, you know what hoes usually do? They'll ghost a nigga when he's doing something that she don't like.
He told her he wanted to slow things down, not break up. Mind you, just slow it down.
All right. And once again, when you're a dude, when you're a dude that women like, it's all about creating this comfortable environment so that women just feel comfortable in whether you like her or not, or if you're attracted to her or not. That's what you got to do. And as men, we are taught to put up with female BS more than we should. So I already know he let this drag out far longer than he should. Okay. And to be honest with you, he should have just left right then and there when she was talking all that craziness. Okay. But you know how it is being a dude. He likely thinking about options and stuff like that. You know how that is.
She did not take it well.
Women cannot take rejection well. All right. And this whole paragraph. Hold on. All right. And this whole paragraph also sheds light on the power dynamic in the dating scene anyway. Why do you always see girls with guys that like her more than she likes him? Because when she likes him more, okay, it's going to reveal how crazy she is. As you're saying in this situation, now one could say, Negro Ninja, that's just a psycho. But the reality is a lot of women act like that. Okay, it's very known that women is all about control and they got this binding spirit, which is why we in this predicament that we're in this flesh body. Okay, why do you think feminism was able to be a thing? Give the devil an inch, he take a mile. You don't underestimate this. Okay, don't underestimate any chick that wants. I mean, well, how will you even know this? Like I said, if you feel like you like her more than she like you, she one of these hoes that we talking about right here. Okay, and that's just too much power for her to handle. That's why dudes that are good with women will be put into these goofy situations. It's crazy. Okay. All right, it's crazy. How do we break you down? That's what they're thinking. All right. So the dating game, when you really think about it, It's like hoes walking dogs. Okay, except instead of her picking up after the dog's crap, the dog picks up her crap. Can you just picture a bitch outside walking the dog? Well, I hope she don't let that dog crap in my yard. But she pulls down her pants and craps in your yard, and the dog picks it up. Like how does that even make sense? That's what the dating game is like, and it's like that for a reason. Listen to the second one, paragraph.
A couple of us were having dinner together when he showed up. She'd been calling him for hours and leaving angry voicemails when he didn't answer. He wanted to end it, so he called her. At some point he put it on speakerphone and she was threatening him. If you break up with me, I'm going to tell my mother you raped me. I saved the condom from the last time.
All right. See, that's that binding spirit I'm talking about. And at least he had the decency to kindly let her down, let her off, like, look, this is not going to work out. You're just moving too fast or whatever. Okay, now the funny thing is when dudes are complaining about women, is a lot of time it's going to be chicks that didn't even let him go nowhere near as far as he should have went. She went as far as she could and effed up, and she's doing all this to him. Okay. She got a resolution. Okay, and that's one of the main reasons why I say you should not give a whole resolution a lot of times. It's good to let that bitch think. Okay. It's like when I was doing parking parking, and the dude was telling me never boot nobody's car. He said, look, just get the car towed. But he don't do none of that because it's too much drama down there. And he said that if he got the car booted, then they'll be out there trying to fight him. But if he got the car towed, then they'll just think, oh, how am I going to get the car back? That's how stupid hoes are. Okay, and that's why I compare a lot of them to gang stalkers. They got the same low frequency, low IQ mentality. Okay, you're really going to see that with his next story, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. All right, and here's another thing I remembered. Chicks try to justify not giving dudes a resolution or playing games because they say that dudes are psycho. No, bitch, you projecting. Yeah, some dudes are like that, but they can tell which dudes are like that. And it's usually going to be thug, retarded niggas. But they don't mean they should do that to anybody. If a dude is coming at you correctly, she got to come at him correctly. But they choose to project and deflect,
You will go to jail. She and I stopped being friends that night.
Good. Okay, you will go to jail. And you know why she wants him to go to jail. Okay. And I'm going to tell y'all why when this next story plays. But let's listen. Okay, so let's just say binding spirit as usual. Okay, and that's just a physical manifestation on it. Threatening to send him to prison. Save your condoms. Okay, keep it on you. You bust up in her, or however you do it, do not take the condom off. Just keep it on you. Okay, leave the house. Zip your pants up, leave. Okay, dead serious. All right. Because a person that wants to control would do anything. Okay. And you know that anytime somebody wants to control you, that they're doing gay stuff behind your back. But once again, we're going to wait to really dissect why I said that part.
Oh God, that's a true horror story. I hope he recorded that call and reported it to the police anonymously. It's scary that one crazy woman could do something like that and literally face no consequences whatsoever.
Yep. Because dudes just get into more trouble just by talking to hoes, maybe even approaching hoes. Okay, and looking at hoes, especially looking at hoes. Like I said, people can be conspiring on you. Like you ain't even talk to her. They over there looking at this chick. Then when you talk to her, they be acting stupid. But you don't be seeing half the stuff going on because you focus on what you doing, which is talking to bitch. Okay, and that's kind of ironic because a hoe is always distracting niggas from what's going on around them anyway. That's deep. Okay. And speaking of the looking thing, I wanted to do a video about it, but I don't know enough about it yet. I need to do research. But I was told that Jennifer Lopez decided not to marry her fiance because he was reckless eyeballing other hoes. I'm like, so let the nigga look. What he doing? He ain't like he over there talking and getting their phone number like how hoes are do. Hoes are disrespect like that. Let the nigga look. He ain't doing nothing. Okay, then hoes be over there fucking niggas in secret and having emotional infidelity and stuff with all their friends and stuff. But I want to get mad when a nigga just looking at chicks. That don't make any sense. Let's just to the next story.
An ex-friend of mine had one date with a guy. The guy didn't reply to her texts for a couple of days, and she signed him up, with pictures and everything, on a gay website as revenge.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Okay, and this is what I was talking about at the end when I said let's not get ahead of ourselves. Gay stuff be going on behind your back. Okay, and she has proved it with the fact that she put this nigga's this is a different story. She put this nigga's pictures on a gay website. All because he did not respond to her text messages in 2 days. Okay, I have had bitches not respond to text messages until 6 months later or more. And I was like, damn, didn't I send that to you in January? Laugh out loud, and that's the last I hear from her. Okay, well, she'll probably say one other thing, and that's the last I hear from her. And I guarantee you, if a bitch do that, she most likely will do what this bitch is doing in this Reddit. Okay. And it's funny because they say when you get a chick's phone number, that you should wait at least 2 to 3 days. Okay, just to let her know that you're not desperate and etc. So who's to say that he is not doing the same thing? Okay, they tell you to play games. Okay, and that's what happens when, you know, a chick can't take the games being played. She went out on a date with him. She get much farther than a lot of dudes that get overly angry at chicks. Okay, what's the most that dudes do to females when you know, stupid stuff like that happen? Okay, it don't be that much. A nigga may lie and say, "Oh yeah, I fucked her," or "Yeah, it went well." Okay, but never that much. Don't nobody take a bitch's pictures and put it on sites for niggas to masturbate to like that unless you was a psycho. That type of stuff is rare. Like for dudes to do stuff this stupid on this type of level as an average bitch, he has to be a psycho.
She was kinda smug about it too, as if this was the best idea ever. I told her that was a complete overreaction, that maybe her feelings had been hurt, because she liked the guy and he didn't like her back, but that gave her no right to basically harass him.
And let me tell you something, like I was talking to a hoe on Omegle, and I was complaining about how stupid women are. I'm like, they'll talk to you on here, you can be talking for this long and they'll just skip you. That's just dirty, just wasting time. Well, that's because she just decided she didn't want to talk to you. And if you feel that you're wasting your time, you should be talking. You know, she took. You know, she was running from accountability because that's something she know that she be doing to niggas. If you talking to somebody for 10 minutes, okay, even if you decide you don't want to talk to them no more, guess what you do? Have a great day. I'm gonna skip now. Okay, see you. That's how you do stuff. Okay. So going back to that last story when I was saying that she likely do gay stuff behind this nigga's back because she kept the dude's condom. You see how this girl here took this dude's pictures and phoned them and put it on a gay site. So that means that last bitch more than likely not only let her gay friends see the condom, but they all probably held hands and started praying over the semen and doing stuff to the semen in hopes to bind that nigga into loving her. And it just didn't work. And don't nobody get madder than a witch when nothing works. They some angry mother effers than witches. When the witchcraft ain't working, they just want to harass you more. Okay, and this also explains why they love to hang around gays so much. Okay, women hang, one of the reasons is they just know that they can use gays against you. Okay, that's that binding spirit. Why do you think society let gays run rampant? That binding spirit. What do gays want to do to straight men? They want to take your manhood. Let's listen to the rest.
She took that as me taking his side, and I told her there is no side. She liked him, he didn't like her back. It hurts, but it's life. Grown-ups get over that without revenge.
Like I said, this is what dudes go through on a regular basis. Chick just, I'm just not going to say nothing. He'll get the message. Okay. If a dude did half of this type of stuff, he'll be in prison or insane asylum.
Cut to about 6 months later. She decided I was a bad friend for not returning a call while I was at work, deleted me off her Facebook and never told me until I messaged her to find out why. I haven't seen or spoken to her since.
Good.
We were friends for 8 years. It's nice when trash takes itself out.
Like I said, a lot of these hoes are narcissists. Okay, and you wondering like, why is this not working out? Everything's what did I do? If you can't think of nothing, like if you're being honest with yourself, okay, which most dudes really are in a lot of cases. Okay, I'm like, what did I do? Like everything seemed cool. Why she ghosted me? That's because this bitch is being fake. Okay, and whatever you're doing is not adding to whatever she wants it to add to. Just like how she looked for reasons to get rid of her friend for 8 years for not co-signing on her putting the niggas pictures on the gay site. Bitch, you wrong, as her friend said it. Okay, just like when you correct a hoe, that's when all that ghosting stuff happened. Baby, I ain't hear from you in 2 weeks. What's going on? I've been busy. Hoes don't like to be corrected by anybody. Why do you think hoes have friends? The phrase birds of a feather flock together maybe even applies to women more than it applies to niggas. Okay. That's that binding spirit. Okay. The first bitch in the first story threatened to send him to jail. Why do you think she wants to send him to jail? Because she wants him to be raped. Okay. Okay, binding spirit for the second story. She flat out put that nigga's picture on the gay site. So if she had the power, if she really could do this herself, she would take this nigga's will, okay, and she would put this nigga's will in a jar and have him walking around like a zombie, making him into niggas. You know, the greatest gift that God gave man is masculinity. Masculinity makes you closer to the Most High, and to throw away your masculinity is to throw away your love for God. So she wants to take your love from God. Just like the gays want to take your love for the Most High. They want to take your love for God as well. They want to take your love for the Most High. Okay, now I want you to have no pussy. At least God wants you to get laid. That's why I'm trying to understand. Like, how do you love the devil when the devil don't want you to get no pussy? Okay, the only time the devil will let you have some pussy is if you give up your masculinity. And if you gay, pussy don't even mean shit to you. Okay, and then the funny thing about gay people is they fuck women. Oh, shoot, I ain't trying to curse. Nigga, you're saying bitch the whole time, but bitch is a female dog, sir. Okay, so, anyway. So it's funny because gay men will still get a woman just to make themselves feel like a man. And that's no other reason, because women are things. Okay, they all want to feel like they're in control of something, in control of a woman. They want to dominate. And it doesn't matter if a bitch is feministic or not. When she's taking that dick, the bitch is submissive. That's why, you know how easy it is to make a bitch moan? Okay. Okay, that's why a lot of niggas be thinking hoes be faking it. No, them bitches be dead ass serious. Okay, and why do you think some hoes like to play that game with you? They like to just keep you at bay because they know that once they take that dick, they going to start respecting you more. And that's why the more a hoe like you when she want to play games, the more she disrespects you. I've been over this for years. Their way of binding you is to take away your masculinity. So she says, well, you know what? I'm just going to make everybody think you're gay. Okay, and the funny thing about this is, women and homosexuals are in so much sync that I bet you $5 that the niggas on that site know that he's not gay. They probably know what the heck is going on. Because I genuinely believe that chicks and gays just sit around there and talk to each other telepathically and with sign language. Okay, he's giving you a hard time. Okay, I'm going to go harass you, sweetie. Okay, and then, just tell him to harass you with witchcraft as a favor and etc. I know this stuff. Hoes are just like gang stalkers. Now, once again, how are they like gang stalkers? Low frequency. You don't like how these niggas didn't want nothing to do with these bitches. Okay, they wanted nothing to do with them. And guess what the chick does? They try to slander. Just like if you don't want nothing to do with people around you. You know how you normally give people a hospitality, like Southern hospitality, all this Southern hospitality really need to stop. Because when you walk around just giving courtesy nods to people and etc., that is more or less being in agreement with them, more or less being in association with them. Because I learned this when I stopped saying hey to my neighbors and they walking around stalking and doing that silent, passive harassment. And that right there just proves that I know what I'm talking about. Okay, because why are you even saying something to people? You don't talk to them. Why everybody just want to look at you and nod? Fuck them. I slipped up and cursed again. Dang. But yeah, hold up. Okay, half the people that you talking to or interacting with, you ain't got nothing to do with them. So they really just want to have some type of link to you. And you know the Bible says you don't really supposed to associate with your enemies. You bring curses upon yourself. Whatever curses they got, they bring it upon you. Crab in a bucket mentality. That's why they want to try to pull you down while you're around them. They just can't help but do it. They just see you. Okay, and what gang stalkers do, you don't want nothing to do with me. And they just try staring at you, trying to put gay spirits on you and gay prayers and all that other stuff on you. Hoes are the same thing. They both stalk the same way. They're both busybodies and everything. And they both cowards. I'm telling you, I got to say for this rant. No, wait. Let me tie this up. And once again, notice how both of these dudes in this story are dudes that these hoes was into. And look at what they had to go through. What they have went through that if they were just a lame, awkward nigga. Oh, how do I talk to girls? Okay, so in many ways, they should be happy that they don't even got to deal with a lot of this stupid stress that suave niggas get into. And that's all I got to say for this rant. And this has been the Negro Ninja bringing you your Negro message for today. Wait. Hold up. Okay. And this also shows you that chicks are around Skittles people. Okay. Just so they can have a way to try to deliver you into the Skittles kingdom. You have to understand that hoes already gave themselves over to the Skittles kingdom. So they sacrifice themselves. They don't mind sacrificing niggas. And that's all I got to say for this rant. And this has been the Negro Ninja bringing you your Negro message for today. Negro out.